Hello and welcome to another Scratch tutorial, or actually today a Scratch Lab tutorial, because I would like to cover one of the small hidden tricks that you have in Scratch Lab. So here is a typical case where I have my rushes and the audio has been relinked using the media browser. I can see this with the small speakers. And I would like to provide my dailies with burn-ins, of course, but I would like also to add some additional image, some additional logo that was given to me by the production team, or which could be my own logo, right? So let's enter the player. Here we go. If I go to edit here, you can see at the bottom I have all my shots aligned, right, on track number 1. Now, what I can do is go directly to load here. Okay, and navigate, look for a still frame that I have, which is in that case an RGB image. Let me load it, and I can drop it anywhere in my timeline. Okay, and what it will do is that it creates a track number 2. Now let me zoom in a little bit because this is just one frame. Here it is. I can extend its duration, and if I go over it, you can see it doesn't show up here. So the reason for that is that if I want to see the addition of both tracks, I need to turn on the view output icon here. And now I can see I have a compositing. Because what Scratch does, if you look into the effects here and select the track, it used the alpha channel and could even use the opacity. So if I set the opacity to 50%, I have a 50% logo, right? So for now, let's switch it back to 100. And we can even give it a duration. Let's give a crazy value, right? And let's zoom out on the timeline to see all the shots. So let me bring these back to the beginning and extend its duration because I want it to cover, of course, all the rushes. Right. So now I have my logo over all the shots. Okay. Next step, go back to Matrix, and because I don't have secondaries, the only way I have to adjust my logo is to use the config, where I can scale it down and move it a little bit on the right and toward the bottom, like this. Okay. Now the next thing I have to do is now to add my burn-in. So no need to go back to the output menu, just swipe to the right. And here I have my version, sources, staging, metadata, and output. Okay. So here I see my output on track 1. I can turn on my view output again. So I have my logo here. I'm using the locker as well. Ensure that I'm still on my output. Okay, and I can go directly to shot and insert my burn-in, which is here. And what I did is that I saved the template earlier today, which is here, this one. So now I have my burn-in plus my small logo. So I can still navigate my timeline and maybe arrange a little bit the positioning. So let me move the source file name a bit up, like this. Select the source TC and let's make it a little bit bigger. Right. Here we go. And I'm happy with that. Okay. So now all I need to do this time is go to my output menu because I want to add my export, my deliverables, which are going to be, let's say, MXF, DNX36 with audio. Add this to the queue and process. As you can see, it's very, very simple to add another track and use that small compositing feature in Scratch Lab to add another touch to your daily's deliverable. That's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.